Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be doing something crazy, and I like it. We're going to be doing Temur Goblins, and I just had a crazy idea. I want to throw in my Boros deck real quick, but before we get started, I really appreciate y'all being here. If you enjoy Goblins content, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more to support the channel, go to the memberships tab. $1 a month gets your name right out on every stream. Let's start from the top. Alpha Ronin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, the Darth New, ADDY100K, and Jared Munsterman. Shout out to all of you for being supporters of the channel. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So the idea today is we're going to make Temur Goblins, and we're going to make it work. God damn it. I would like to start with the Gruul version, and we're just going to splash the blue cards as we go. Mic check. Just going to splash the blue cards. Perfect. Okay, now, if we go Goblin, the idea is that we want to try to use cards that we're currently not using. So we'll work backwards from where we start. So right now, the cards I want to play, just got out of the shower, so my hair is still wet. I want to play Howl Squad. Excuse me. I want to play Squee. Crank goes for sure. And we don't have artifacts. We'll do a Duretti build eventually. Right now, no Duretti. Okay, and then we go to Afterburner Expert. Things have haste. Yeah, try some Afterburner Experts. Redshift for sure. And what is it? 12 mana to do it? I think we might be able to use it. Creatures get trample, put 2 woman counters on this creature. Exhaust abilities cost 2 less. Let's test. And then we just add the blue cards. So now we know what we're doing. Playing the Bastronauts to start our engines. Playing Headliner and Grease Wrench. Draconautics for sure, because we're exhausting. Lords for sure. Couple Sear Slicers. We'll start with as many as we can and we'll work backwards. So this is Gruul right now, but the idea is we want to go into Temur. So to do that, we probably need, I guess Breaches isn't really the greatest. We want to make the treasures. That's some way to fix. More Lords could be decent. And then let's just start going 3 land. Play a couple 3-tree cities. That's good fixing. Do we have... We do not have unclaimed territory. Do we have Fabled Passage? Fabled Passage is just bad. We could play Surveil lands, I guess. Those are also bad. Let's see what lands we have in these colors. We're dealing ourselves a lot of damage. We could just play the fast lands. And we could just do that all the way around. Yeah, blue-green is our off color, so that makes sense that we don't have good mana there. That would probably be our main one. Don't have any rares. Guess we're playing Carplusians in place. And we could play like 1 Frontier Bovac, but that's just not going to work really. So now we want to see if we can fit in a couple other cards that I just want to test. Three mana Siege. I want to test out Frostcliff Siege, and I guess we could play a Boommobile. What are we dumping all this mana into? I guess the Boommobile is like the best example. We could Yeah, I really think this is probably the best way to do it. Squeeze, we could go down to 1. Afterburners could be at 2, if any. Boom Scholar can go down to 1. Trim of Frostcliff Siege. Go down to 2 Draconautics. We don't really need a squeeze. We don't really need the dropkick. Don't really need the Boom Scholar. We have 24 lands. It's not a lot of sources. Add another Capucian. Add a Shivan Reeve. I guess Cavern fixes. But we're not casting any blue spells. Okay, so we can test this. Don't know how well it will work. I think I'd rather have this. The Grease Wrench isn't really needed, which will let us play like Torch. We're brewing, that's for sure. We can go. I mean, yeah. Do we need a lot of blue sources? Probably not. Do we need any blue-green sources? Probably not. I guess for a legendary land, we really only want 2. Let's go up a mountain. Still only 22. Do we need 24 lands? No. 23 should be fine. Gives us 1 extra card. Okay, so the green splash is really not something that we're like being drawn towards. And I think we can just make this deck a little bit better if we just go Izzet. So if we're going Izzet, we don't really need the Draconautics. We can kind of just play. What's a reason you play green? We can play Sirach. I mean, I think we could play like a Pirates build before that rotates out. Play a couple breaches, play a couple drop kicks. Play 2 squeeze. Okay, we'll play a couple Afterburner Experts. And a couple of red shifts. And as Vigilance, I guess that's worth it. This is 61 because I have no lands. And then we just want to play the Siege. So we don't really need Simic ever. $13 or less life is actually not that hard for us to do. That's 21. 22, 23. I think we can try one Frostcliff Siege. I really want to get testing with it, but I feel like if we have a hand of 3, we're going to die. Boommobiles might be a little bit cute, but we're playing Redshift, so we're trying to do something cute, quote unquote. Reckless Lackey is probably the worst of our 1-drops, followed by the Firebrand. Breaches can be a 1-of. Bomber can be a 1-of. Squee can be a 1-of. Let's just play another Frostcliff Siege. Sure. So this is Temur Goblins. And then I also, oh no, not add. I want to make a quick change to the Boros list. I want to try to work in 2 cards. I want to try to get Boros Charm. This used to be a rare. So I'm glad that card at least got downgraded. I want to try to work in Boros Charm and the white utility land. The Vulcan encampment. Like it's a pure white source, which is horrible. But I think if I'm flooding, this turns like 1 creature into 3. And it's amazing with Painter's Studio. Like it's just randomly amazing. And if we go to the sideboard, and we work on the sideboard real quick. I think we can trim. Maybe we fit them in the main. What if we go a 2-2 split, Boros Charm, Lightning Helix? How many lands are we playing? 24. Let's cut a mountain. 2-2 split, Boros Charm, Lightning Helix. Boros Charm can give something double strike. It can also deal 4 damage to the face and give our stuff indestructible. And the curve is the same, essentially. I kind of like that because then I don't have to compromise my sideboard. I really feel good about. Maybe we play a 3rd Boros Charm in the sideboard. I guess. Let me look at this. Painter Studio is like really good against control. I want to get another Boros Charm. And I want to get another Lightning Helix from the side. I haven't shattered an artifact in a long time. It can kill Quarry Steel Cutter. But I think at that point the game would kind of die. And every time that I bring this into just pure removal, I feel like it's not worth it. This lets us go up to 3 Boros Charm. Then the 2 other cards that we could be looking at are the 1 of Squee and the 2 Painter Studios. Squee's really good with Painter Studio, but there's like a possibility where like if you have Painter Studio in your hand, you're gonna want it to be Boros Charm. 4 Lightning Helix because that's just pure burn. We have the option now to board into 4 Lightning Helix, 4 Boros Charm. And if we're in that boat, we might go up to the full 4 links. So we have 2 Sheltered by Ghosts in the main, 1 in the side, 2 Obliterating Bolts, 2 Screaming Nemesis, 2 Chandra Spark Hunter, 4 links, 2 Boros Charm, 2 Lightning Helix. I mean, I kind of really like that. Boros Charm also makes the prowess matchups, like damage fate, or when they go to damage, much harder because I can just get my stuff indestructible and trade. But back to Temur Goblins. And then this is going to be we're going to call it Boros Burn Goblins. All right, so let's test out. Maybe we can go to an event. I kind of want to test it. Traditional standard. 750. Yeah. Oh, we can't pick the Temur deck. So we got to go back. I guess we did just throw this deck together. Let's not do an event. Let's just play games. And then we can play an event for Boros. Because that deck I feel really good about. Best of 1, standard play, Temur. All right. Can we get some wins with this bad Temur pile? I am excited to see. Let's test it out. Just you and me. Oh. I got my cold black coffee here. Nope. Oh, this mana's good though. Redshift gets you to. Oh, it's only for abilities. That's kind of painful. No one drop. I'm in danger. Wait, what? Okay, they're doing cool stuff. I think we have to kill it. It just seems too cool. Paddle mouse. This is mouse tribal. I'm very interested. So 3 mana. I think it's best just to get this down so if I draw a land, I can double spell next turn. Okay, Menace is really good. And then another one. So many counters on that, dude. It's a big mouse. Monstrous Rage. Yeah. What's crazy is the roll enters and is technically an enchantment, so you get to put another counter on something. So in this position, I do believe that I have died. Okay. So Redshift, not as good as I was hoping. 2-3 not really going to scale up to the expectations of what's going on right here. All right, let's run it back. Let's take a deep breath. That's gonna happen, and that's why we brew. We brew so that we can, lose badly, think a little bit, try to figure out what we could have done differently, come back and win. Because after losing like that, when we win, it's gonna feel really good. This hand's much better. We're gonna kill that thing. Yep. Get to play a Krenko next turn. Warren Guard. Ooh, 3-Tree City, real good. O-Ring. Okay. Take 12. Play a Carplusian. They might have us. We don't have a Lord, which is what we really needed. Play an Afterburner. Wait, what? White. The auto tapper made me use my 3-Tree City for green, even though I had the Carplusian, which is kind of crazy. Ooh, it's a 9/9. Good game. I am very dead. Well played, opponent. Because I throw everything in front of this dude, or this person thing, and then I just die to the other creatures. Well played. Okay. We will get a win with this deck, I swear. There's going to be a hand that's just so busted that nobody, everyone will want to play Temur Goblins. No, that's not the goal. I'm glad we didn't play that tournament with it. But we're going to transition from this to Boros Goblins in a little bit. After we have our fun, we'll be like, actually, here's the good deck. I really like the idea of Boros Charm, though. I think Boros Charm is going to be a huge part of that deck. And we're back. Okay. I look over and everything's frozen. I'm like, no. Well, you haven't missed much. This deck is kind of not working. Let's see if we can add some bigger, splashier stuff and maybe get some wins. If we go, what if we just like really gut the deck? Just play like the core Goblins cards. Nothing cheesy at all. What if we just do this? And then we go like start sharing our screen because that would be important. This is the revisions that we're going to make because the deck has not been working. What kind of big things do we have access to right now? Modal spell, no. Instant sorcery, no. Combat, if you cast a creature and a non-creature, no. Loot? Okay. I don't like it. What if we go loot plus Agatha's? How would we make this good? I guess we could go Roar of the Endless Song, Dragonback Assault. Let's go, I guess Heirloom doesn't ramp into those things. We could play a Llanowar Elves. No, I don't like that either. I like the idea of her Heirloom being able to cast our Krenko on 3. It's a green, which is nice. Creatures have to be power 4 or greater, which is tough. I like the idea of playing like a Roar, a single Roar of the Endless Song. With Frostcliff Siege, I want this to be a thing. Just play like Frostcliff and Roar of the Endless Song. Some kind of control deck. Maybe that's what we need to do. Just like really make ourselves sad. Just be like, okay, we're only playing House Squad Heavy and Krenko. Play Burst Lightning. And what's a 2-mana crazy spell? 2-mana green ramp. Here we go. I guess we just have to go through them all. Tears. 2-drop in green. This is how you gotta do it sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta click through everything. Look at your options. Trying to play like a Temur control deck that can ramp. Loam Speaker is a 1/3 that doesn't die to torch and stuff. So that's something. Although that's an elf. We really want to. I guess we want to play Llanowar Elves, which is crazy. Oh, we could play the Singing Bell Sweeper. It's a red creature. One of these two. I know it's going to be... Oh, we could play Magebane Lizard in the main. I like that. Sunset Strike Master. I guess we don't really want to play ramp. We just want to play removal. So what's like the best 2-mana removal on curve? I guess we'd be playing Jeskai if we swap our colors. And that is not what we're here to be doing. I like the idea of this winning us the game because we have Frostcliff Siege, and then we just play like a bunch of like removal to get there. I always put the S in between brother and hood, but it's actually brotherhood's and possessive instead of me putting the break artificially there. Maybe 3, and then we need like a way to get rid of them. So we could play like I'm trying to like gain life. Removal. So we're trying to just like hate on like 2 specific archetypes. What's like one of the best green cards? We should just look at green. Because I feel like green has some pretty good interactive pieces against. Oh, Haywire Might's very nice. We could play elves. I kind of want 2 drops though. Bristly Bill. We could play landfall triggers. In which case, you kind of just like play like maybe we play literal aftermath analyst. Where's it at? Passed it twice. Just play like 2 of these. And then that's good with our enchantment. Dragonback Assault. We could even play a Urani. We want Howl Squad to turn into mana with the Krenko so that we can do all this. Aftermath could ramp us there. Brother's End is a good sweeper. I think we might rely on Brother's End so much. We might just want the full 4. See, I did it again. Do we have 24 lands? 23. So we can go up on 1. Might actually want green sources in this deck. 3 Tree City is really bad now. Play like a utility land. Surveil's pretty bad. I guess no, not Surveil. I was saying something else. The Surveil lands are really good. I didn't mean to say Surveil. Ridgeline's a good beater in this control deck. I guess the Verges are better than the fast lands now. We're playing late game. So let's go back. Let me go here. Blue, red. Verge. 25. Cut a mountain. I mean, we have a lot of basics. Probably can cut a lot of mountains. Play a couple basics. Is lands? $24 lands. Kind of want another good 2-drop. I guess if we're just trying to like play removal and kill as many things as possible, What's something that gives haste, deals damage? Trying to figure out whether or not we play another 4-drop or another 2-drop. I think we're probably super top end heavy already. Top end heavy. Trim down to like 2 of these. So we could just play like 2. What's the best 2-mana spell? Scorching Shot's bad. I guess if we're just trying to like kill other creatures, we probably have that down. We just need like a better way to win the game. So what's another creature we want to give haste? I guess we could do like Grease Wrench. Grease Wrench is a good beater. Discards cards for Aftermath Analyst is good if it has haste. And then it kind of like puts us in the same boat. We can like add, kind of can add Bastronauts. Turns on our Howl Squad heavies. If we're doing that, we'd probably just trim Burst Lightning. Trim Mage Bane. This is a crazy deck, but I like it. Save those changes. And then I kind of just want to do experimental. Bear with me. And I was thinking, why was I thinking, is it? So I wanted to go Jeskai. I'm trying to remember why. Why blue? My brain had an idea. Ooh, Heinen's so good. What's the best hasty creature? I guess it's the... That's redraw. That's redraw. I guess we can go And stadium. We should play Screaming Nemesis. And Sunspine. I just need one card to finish this, and that's another high noon. That's so cool. Okay, this is... I'm going to say this is Goblin Burn, because we play a Goblin. He plays 24 lands. We'll change that. So we can play 2 more cards. We go more 1-drops, I'm sure. What's the best creature to give double strike to? Pump it up. Oh, Bolt Wave, 1000%. Not even close. We can go the last Sunspine links in the. We can go 2 and 2 in the main. Three and 3. I mean, I kind of love this. Is it evil that I love this? This is Goblin Burn. So now we just got to build a sideboard. Okay. So now we're working for the sideboard. We're going to put 4 Brotherhood End in. Three Pyroclasm. So that hits all the creature decks and most of the artifact decks. We can really hit the artifact decks by grabbing our Braid. And then we have a pretty good control matchup right now. Something we could do to get better against control is put in Chandra, Spark Hunter. You put in the last Sunspine links and the last Screaming Nemesis. It's 13 cards. I can play 2 cards for the mid-range matchup. Maybe a True Pyroclasm and a Brotherhood End. So now I have 4 cards for the mid-range matchup. I kind of like the idea of Yoink. So gain control. I personally really enjoy Yoinks. They're one of my favorite cards to cast. So Twisted Fealty. Let's do 2 of them. Then we're playing white, right? Yeah, we're playing white, but we don't have a lot of creatures. So we could probably play not Temporary Lockdown, but Besa is double white. It's probably not great. What's like Besa that they play that we want to play? I guess we could play Authority. It's one-sided. Only have one. Probably not worth it then. What other good white cards? Oh, that's right. We could play. I mean, Rest in Peace is a good graveyard hate. Although I think we crush Oculus. A Johnny Color Prize is so cool. Okay, but now we're too high up. Haven Interrupter's bad. It's double white. We just want to go fast, hit hard. It's the new 2-mana creature. I don't know what it's called. I guess we might not have it. I keep looking at Bearer of Glory, but that's not it. Anyways, you just play a couple Get Losts to catch all. Yeah. All right, so we get to test. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Anon. Either way, you absolute legend. Thank you for becoming a part of the Goblin Horde. I'm gonna write your name in Sharpie up on the board now. But yeah, so we got this Temur deck, and this is gonna be called Goblin Burn. Did I call this Boros Burn? Nah, this is Boros Goblins. This new deck is gonna be Boros Burn. It's not letting me change the name of it. That's fine. So let's test our Temur list real quick. But first, we got to put the legend up on the board. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you being here. I used to just play Goblins by myself. And one day I was like, why not? Why not, instead of ramble to myself all day, talk to some legends. All right, so we got silver and gold. All right. ANNON. The legend. It's a painted mat, so I have to swap between the Sharpies all the time. ANN. ON. An absolute legend. Really appreciate you watching. Thank you for being here. It's the support of the members like you that allow me to do this. You know, I work full time, but this really means the world to me. And I love brewing goblins, so if I can share it with someone, one person out there who wants to see it, And this is evidence of that. So thank you. This really does mean the world to me. N-N-O-N. Let's clean these letters up a little bit. Make it look real nice. I want you to be able to see it. Even on my webcam, it's pretty bad. Just gotta kind of match that style. Number 7 on the board. Boom. You're in the top 10. All right. Get this down here. And that down there. Bring it up. Make it flat on the top. And really buff that out. Okay. A-N-N-O-N. Now we do a gold outline. Try to make every letter pop. A-N. And get that ink out there. Swap over to the other gold. Really appreciate your patience. I want to make sure I do this right for this legend. This one pops a lot better. Okay. Just going to touch up the rest of it real quick before we move on. Get all this set up perfect. Nothing but the best for a legend. Who am I to say that you won't wake up tomorrow and start writing a book that becomes legend? And we write our own stories, so I call everybody a legend. Because who am I to say that tomorrow you won't be a legend? You're writing your story. You got this. I believe in you. All right. Almost there. And if you want your name on this board, $1 a month or more gets you up here as a member. And it supports me, helps me go to these big tournaments and stuff. And we got the 7. Perfect. 7th. And an absolute legend. All right. Let's test these awesome brews we got going. I'm super excited. Temur Goblins, away we go. After brewing for quite a bit, I think we found a list that might work. All right, the virtuous, bring it. We're gonna try it. Shiv and Reef, Bastronaut. Okay. I think they're control, so this is not going to go well for us. However, I think it is nice that we can just play Krenko next turn. Damn. Well, that's not damnation, but Beza's pretty good. Ridgeline's a bad draw, but I think we're fine. We can play Mage Bane. We can go to combat. Attack. Tap. Pump. That's 6. So right now we're doing just the control or the goblin thing. But this deck is really a control deck. Oh. Okay. They might be in control now. I mean, I'll eat a... Oh my god. That's pretty good. We were trying to play Elspeth in Goblins for a while. But I think they found its true home right here. Land in the bin. Let's get down Krenko. Tap Krenko. Go to combat. Attack. Tap. Pump. And then we just shrug. I don't know what happened. GG's opponent. Well played. Okay. That's we won with Temur Goblins won. All right, we're gonna keep it going. Keep it going. Keep jamming, Jimmy jamming. Temur? Really? I don't know. Man, I wish Chandra was more played because this vehicle token I think is pretty cool. It's just her walking up to a bike. I don't like the fact that there's a bike in Magic. However, I think that this she's just walking in the meditation realm to her bike. It's pretty cool. Game just crush them. That's probably what we're doing. We don't know if this is good or not. Let's try it. Show us something dumb. I see something dumb. Let's get the grease wrench down. Golgari, I just had to crack my knee. I'm sorry. You're like, crack your knee? Yeah. Go to combat. Kasmack. What if I just had to pitch these two bad cards? That's all I need. That's all I needed to do. I thought they'd be good. They weren't good. Okay, no Priest of Oblivion. That's pretty cool. We hit our land. Definitely not the matchup for that. We can just torch this. Sure. Play two dudes. Oh, I can only play one because I only have one red. We're learning. Okay. No Priest might actually be cool. I don't know if there's like a good reason to be playing it, but it seems like an okay card. It's just like an okay statted threat, and then you get like an effect later. It's seen no play because that's just how powerful standard is now, is that okay is not good. Okay is actually just bad. Sometimes even good is bad. What is good? Slam the Howl Squad. Play the Bastronaut. Combat. Everything. They trade with my 3/2, which fogs my 2/1. They just take 2. Oh, in that Boros Burn deck, we could play Case of the Crimson Pulse, so when we run out of cards, we could just keep redrawing. I kind of like that. Over the Screaming Nemesis and Sunspell Links in the main. I think that deck is going to be insane. Meanwhile, not this one. All right. Kill me dead. They're one away from Massacre Worm, which isn't standard and would mess my day up pretty bad. Insatiable avarice. I mean, you could put a Kiki key on top of that. Oh. Don't crack your neck. It feels too good. Oh. None of these are man lands. We'll just tap. Combat. Smack. Activate. 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 Bounce with a 2/3. I'm sorry. I want to play this deck against like Prowess or something. I think this would be actually pretty good against Prowess. You're only playing like the good goblins in your matchups. And you're playing dedicated hate cards, but because you played like dedicated hate cards, your grease wrenches allow you to like pitch them away when they're bad. I like this brew a lot. I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff you could be doing with this. Insatiable in appetite, momentarily out of sight. Time drive you wild. Oh, she's a killer queen, got my identity. Dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind anytime. Insatiable and appetite, wanna try. Dun, 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 dun. Good game, opponent. Well played. We got some damage. Temur Goblins strikes again. All right, probably play two more games with this deck, and then we're gonna test out the other deck that we built. Boros Burn. I'll have to make another. Cole's ready to play. Cole's ready to do the podcast. Hells yeah. Okay. I've been trying to do a Final Fantasy podcast with my brother for a long time. He's been busy. I've been busy. Work's been killing me, and he works tough hours. But I think today we might be able to get a Final Fantasy podcast recorded. Oh, this hand is bad. Let's draw a red source. I believe in us. This brother said I was going to do a lot of good work. I will say these look really bad together. I'm gonna say it's black. It's Pixie. Oh, it's a. I have to learn that. I'm gonna say they have removal, so we're just gonna wait. Okay. Murder. Okay. Now we do the thing. Murder. Murder. We just attack. For educational purposes, YouTube. For educational purposes. Blood witch. I'm out of murders. I'll take a trade. Oh, they have a rise from the. They have a raise the past. I think it's called. Oh, the pain. We're gonna act like we have removal, but we definitely don't. Okay. Yes. Wipe the board. I know they're gonna bring their stuff back, but I have another one. Give me a card, but bring back your stuff, okay? Case is pretty good. There's the blue source. And there's the green source. That can stay there. And then we do it again. Now they erase from the past. Nope. Okay. We get to do this. I guess we get to go do. We get to. They will already get haste. I mean, this will draw me a bunch of cards. I don't think I want to be attacking. So we do this one. So then we can attack with this 1/3. They'll trade their board if they want to. Because this is good because if we hit our top end, we get to do some crazy stuff. Also gives Bastronaut haste, so once we get to max speed. Oh no. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Yeah, these are pretty good. So we just play the Aftermath Analyst, mill some more lands. Oh, no, there was the Dragonback Assault. Oh, if we just went Astronaut, Howl Squad Heavy, Guess we could have still played the Aftermath Analyst. There's more in the deck. Play the Howl Squad Heavy. Play the Astronaut. Swing, swing, swing. If we do this, they block on everything, and we still get max speed. I think this is fine. Yeah, we knew they were going to get that, which is fine. We're at the point right now where we can probably eat anything that they block my Astronaut with. We just have so many lands. So we can pump it like a billion times. Swing like this. Tap. Activate. 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 We're going to draw 2. We could have held back here, I guess. But I don't think that we die. I know they can bolt us. We're at 12. Sure. Okay, there's a land. Then they go to 6. Draw again. That's a blocker. I mean, I guess if the second Frostcliff Siege was just on buff, then they take an extra, probably an extra 6. Extra 2 on the Bastronaut, and then an extra 2 from the 2 tokens, and the Aftermath is 1, so they'd be at 1 here. Their out is they have to get Amalia to 20. Good game, opponent. Well played. That was close. They if they get a Raise the Past at any time there, I think I do die. Double Brothers hit end in the main. Goblin control. Temur control. Temur Goblins. I don't know. We're having fun. That's all that matters. Oh, I really wanted to play Roar of Endless Song, and I really want that card to be good. It's just not where the format is right now. You know? I see the card. Let's make it work. They're also playing murder things. I mean, that's not taking my Roar of Endless Song. Takes a Howl Squad, that's fine. We are also playing control. Murder. Yep. Yep. Play this. Torch this. Pass it over. Flood pits. ETB target. I would like to also torch this. Aha, we're going to do the thing. We just need to draw 2 lands. Ah. Okay, well, this roar of the end of the song is going to resolve, and that's going to be super good. They can't block it, so that's fine. We're racing. Tap out. No effing way. It doesn't resolve. There's no way this resolves. 0% chance. Yep. See, I told you. Attack. It was going to be so cool. Now we got to actually win this game. It's not looking good, folks. I'm in danger. This is a good deck, I'll be honest. I've lost to many Risen Reefs and Kaidos. Those 2 cards plus Enduring Curiosity, chef's kiss. Oh, but there's my favorite boy. Can we just kill Kaido? Pump. Burst Lightning. But then we die to Risen Reef? Okay, so the way we don't die is we have to kill this Enduring Curiosity and the Kaido. If we leave either the Curiosity or the Kaido alive, then we die. So we have to be able to block 2 things. The issue is that the Kaido will tap something down. No attacks. Pass. Yeah, it's pretty good. Burst lightning in your face. Good game. Catharsis of combat damage. Well, and they have it, and that's how it goes. The goblins do die to removal. They're fair and balanced, like everything should be. And, Magic's a 50-50 game. So at the end of the day, we take a deep breath, reset, and keep going. All right, so I think that's where I'm going to call it for the Temur deck. I kind of just want to do 2 quick games of the Boros Burn deck. See if this is halfway decent. I don't know how to change the name, but I want to see if Boros Burn is something that could possibly be a thing. Because I'm just thinking, like, Bolt Wave, Burst Lightning, Lightning Strike, Lightning Helix, and Boros Charm are all direct burn spells. And then if you just play like ways that your opponent can't gain life, I feel like you're in a pretty good spot. And then the rest of the deck is just removal. And then the top end is just Sunspine Link Screaming Nemesis. That's really good. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not it's actually really good. In my brain, it sounds really good. The idea seems really good. But you have to test these things because you never know. The thing, a draw, I understand. And then we do it again. Okay. Stone Wizard. I salute you, sir. Doctor? I mean, yeah. I have a feeling this hand's going to be bad, but we'll do it. This is the other reason I think this deck might be okay. Like, worst case scenario, you're just holding removal. Plot Slick Shot, Bolt's Face. Plays Cutter, triggers Slick Shot. Slick Shot's good. Torch. Slick Shot. I'm okay with taking 2. Strike your face to 14. Links. Ren's Resolve is good. Fling and land is funny. Any other target. Okay. Oh. No blocks. We're racing. I'm going to attack with this 5/4. You have to figure out whether or not to block. Play the Verge, pass. I'm very dead. GG, opponent, well played. Maybe we need to trim on lands. I mean, like, this is a situation where, like, having a sideboard is really important, right? Because, like, I can go after game 1 and board in 5 sweepers against their deck, which I think is probably where I want to be. Let's do another one, but we're going to do best of 3. Can I play against Cutter again, please? And thank you. I would like to. It would be preferable. Let's see how long I've been streaming real quick. Hour 30, that's not too bad. We're just chilling. Okay. Play first? Yes, please. Oh, yeah. This is the cool deck. Holding 11 points of burn, 12 if you count the Firebrand. The issue with a deck like this is when you run out of gas, you run out of gas, and then you're just done. Yeah, and that's why it's so important to have creatures in your deck so you can just have sources of repeated damage over time. Like Firebrand might deal 4 damage this game. Then it's a 1-mana Boros Charm. Definitely pitching a land. So that's 2. Torch and response. You get to look at the fact that I'm burn. I mean, 4 Boros Charms is 16 damage, so. Alright, now this Firebrand has been a bolt. So I'll just discard this Lynx. I guess if I would have tapped I end step past without casting Boros Charms 2 turns in a row because I wanted to know which mode to cast them on, but if I'm just casting them for burn anyways, I think it's better to have them at 7. Yeah, it's better to have them at 8 here going to 7 than to hold them. Pass it over. Boros Charm. Boros Charm. I guess we're not gonna main phase it. Go ahead. Boros Charm. Lightning Helix. Go ahead. Lightning Helix. Go ahead. Oh no! If they top deck the Shieldred, that's their out. Liliana! Oh my god, we're gonna die! Was there a sequence there? I don't think there's a sequence there. Oh, yes. This is it. Because they don't want a down tick. But if I make them down tick, they also just can't ult. Ulting is like the worst. I get one land. Okay. Real murder. Do I have an out now? If I draw my other two Boros Charms back to back. Yeah, I was just thinking about down ticks, but you're right. Down tick, it doesn't do anything. If they were at 1 here, they would have gone to, I guess they would have been at 1, gone to 3, be at 5 here, instead of going to what they're at now. Yeah, so that was a punt. I would have attacked their life. They'd be 3 lower, and I'd be able to strike them. You're right, Jared. That was a punt. Appreciate you being here, bro. I guess I was worried that they were going to downtick the Lily, but I forgot that it was like both players. Oh, I'm so dead. So dead. Well, we punted. But this seems like a cool deck. Blocks are good. Damage good. Strike. All right. Strike. Good game. I concede. Yeah, I really like this deck. Okay, so against mono black mid range, we're gonna bring in the Screaming Nemesis and the last Sunspine Lynx. Actually, Lynx is really bad here because they don't play any lands that are non-basics. Twisted Fealty is really good against their top end. We don't really want Torch. High Noon goes face, so that's good. Get Lost is a good answer. Let's run it like that. Goblin Burn. Playing all the good burn spells and then some of the bad ones. Just finished playing Temur Goblins, which was Roar of the Endless Song. Oh, this hand is so good. This hand is so good. I want the top card to be a land. Play this Firebrand. Swinging in. All right. Hoochie Mama. Not Hoochie Mama. Voodoo person in the sky. Please make it so that the top card's a land. Oof. I'll exile this High Noon. Well, this is why you don't pray to voodoo. Don't pray to voodoo, kids. All right. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Get the Screaming Nemesis out of here. Maybe they get lost. Start burning. Play and burn on purpose. We're just trying to turn things sideways. Deal as much damage as fast as possible. Combat a smack. Bolt wave. They're holding up Hero's Downfall. No more damages for us. If we draw 2 lands in a row, I think we're in a good spot. Oh, no. Okay. That's something. Probably get rid of the Twisted Fealty. And now we die, ladies and gentlemen. Draw. We have lived. Cause smack it. We should have held it back for a blocker. But I really wanted to attack. Alright. This mono black deck is really good against us. Every card in our hand matters because we're playing burn. Burn your face. Murder. And then attack. Well played, opponent. Well played. Now I die in 2 turns no matter what. Oof. Good game. Well played. All right. Goblin burn. Not as good as Temur Goblins. It was weird, you know? Who would have thought? All right, so that's it for the standard portion. Now we're going to jump over. We're going to do a little bit of Brawl before we call it for the day. Did some standard today because I wanted to brew. I wanted to do some Temur Goblins and wanted to try Boros Burn. But we're going to be back to the modern grind soon. Brawl, this one. There are some cards in here that I just, every time I see them, I'm like, why are you in the deck? So I'm just going to cut those real quick. From the top. All the goblins are great. The Great Train Heist, what? Get out of here. Bitter Reunion, no. Chainsaw, yeah. Connecting the dots, okay. I could deck myself with that. Ruckus is amazing. Fugitive is okay. Strike Master is like what? What? Flamingly Killed also is like what? Case is really good. Aggravated Assault has never worked. Case is good. Dropkick's good. Goblin Surprise is a little bit too bad. Like a lot of these are like legit good cards. We have cards like Heel Cutter. I mean, it's a goblin, so like that's fine. But some of these cards, I look at them, I'm like, why are you in this deck? Painter's is great. Skull is kind of one of those cards, but it deals 4, so that's great. So we just gotta find 8. How many lands? 40 lands? Sure. We gotta find 8 cards. So let's just go Goblin. See what cool cards we don't have in the deck. Goblin Aura Flame. Attacking creatures get +1/+0. That's good. Prowlcatcher is cool. 2 mana, 2/1 with haste. I mean, Underfoot Underdogs is an actual card. Chimney Rabble's an actual card. I mean, this makes 2 tokens. That's good with my legend. Creatures that make creatures are good in this deck. Swarming Goblins, same thing. That's a creature that makes creatures. Sure, Spawn Game Commander. We can't ever activate its ability because we don't play any colorless lands, but it's a 5-mana 2/2 that makes 3/1s. That's horrible. This means that we have one. Let's also cut a mountain. One non-goblin that we can add. Let's make it a top end card. Let's see what we got up here. Boommobile's pretty funny. Boommobile's pretty funny. Let's do a Boommobile. Oh, we have one more. Enduring Courage. Perfect. Let's try it. We've souped up the deck, made it exclusively good cards and goblins. And now we grind. Okay. And then we're going to do a podcast. We're going to do a podcast about the Final Fantasy spoilers soon. They're really, really cool. We're actually going to be live on Twitch. If you want to jump over, watch my brother, Diabolical. I'll make a post about it on the channel, linking his Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch. He streams when we do the podcasts, and he streams some other games too. So go check out Diabolical on Twitch. And yeah. Bastronaut on turn 1. This hand looks amazing, by the way. I don't know what my opponent's going to be doing, but they're probably going to be dying. Let's slam the Lord, or let's slam the commander. Attack with everything, including the Lord. Attack, trigger damage. Now they can play their legend. They need a card in the graveyard first, so they're just ramping. But they might just be dead. Play Squee, attack. That's 2 triggers. They're at 15. Attack trigger on the General Create. That's another damage. That puts them to 14. And then we have all this damage. GG's opponent. Well played. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's Brawl. It doesn't feel like Brawl. The adventures of General Create must continue. Because I'm just a one-man runaway. I never feel like I'm dying. Because I know who I am. And in a life like this, yeah, you learn to live again. Have to like reanimate it. Interesting. It's all 3 drops. They're playing actual factual Valgavoth. So we're just gonna be ramping. Just doing our thing. Playing Inti. Chupacabra. Play general, play general, create, pass it over. Next turn we slam a Howl Squad, I think. Okay. There's 7 mana next turn. Yes. Howl Squad heavy. Stadium Headliner. Combat attack. Attack trigger. Damage. Seven mana. We play General Create again next turn. So they choose odd. I'm left with just a token. Five mana, play General Create, attack for 2. This bolts them after everything. Another 8 mana if they play a land. Shieldred's fine. We just make so many creatures. Oh, baby. Cast Heel Cutter. Could have dashed it, but I guess that's yeah, I guess that's fine. Play Battle Cry. Yeah, what are they reanimating? Just DNT. Attack trigger. Is it a different Shieldred? Do they not get the upkeep? Oh, it's your graveyard. That makes more sense. Should not have attacked. That was dumb. I mean, we want to keep the General Create and the Battle Cry, so we'll do this. Play this. Now we can double pump. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Activate once that everything can attack. Attack with... Oh, no. Cancel. Next to attacks. Attack with this stuff. We want to keep the Battle Cry forever. Then we'll pump again. Go to blocks. Shoot this for 2, shoot you for 1. Oof. Yeah, the Shieldred is really good. I mean, the Shieldred has been fine. It's the Chupacabra that's just actually going to win them this game, which is so cool because this card is one of my favorite cards of all time. If you break it down by rate, like traditional Magic rate, it's a 3 mana murder and then it's a 1 mana 2/2. So it's like a zombie, like a Diregraph goal, and then a murder. That's like an amazing rate. I'm in danger. Shoot the dread presence. We really want to kill the Shieldred. I will concede to the Valgavoth. After I try to look at some cards. No, what a pain. What a pain. Dying to a big, giant moth. It's part of the house, you know. The house is part of the Valgavoth. It's just like the main attraction. Play the land from exile. Oh, in the draw step, we die. GG's opponent. Okay. Oh, it's tradition that we start with either mono green or mono black. So let's run it back. I don't think we could have done much there. Could have been more aggressive. We definitely could have dashed instead of just hard casting the heal cutter that one turn. But then that makes the Shieldred better against us. I don't know. Shieldred's just hard for us to deal with anyways. Card's really good. Oh, my back. Feels good to stretch. While you're watching, if you can, if you can't, no worries. Take a deep breath. Try to stand up. Put your arms above your head. Reach to the sky. Wave them back and forth. Take a deep breath. Let your muscles flop around like a noodle. Okay. Yeah, this hand looks fine. We have a Muxus. What could possibly go wrong? Once upon a time, there was a goblin who dreamed of being Muxus for a day. Not for a week or a month or a year. He just wanted to be Muxus for a singular day. He had no problem carrying the cart for someone else, but one day his dream was to wear that crown for a singular day and experience the grandeur, being held aloft by his peers. Chrome Mox. Grind, and he'll grind until that day. In 2 turns, I can Stone Rain them. You can Stone Rain them twice. Actual factual Stone Rain. Two attacks, attack triggers, so much damage. This card's legal in Standard. I mean, I like it. Let's try it. Next time we brew, let's put some Goblin Aura Flames in our deck. Painter Studio and Goblin Aura Flame. Once they lose temporary lockdown, I feel like this might be something. Offspring to make a 1/1. But now we just shatter. No blocks. Good game. Okay, well, we were just able to slow them down just enough to survive. We could have Stone Rain their Chromox again, but we just were able to kill them that turn because the double Lord is really busted. Okay, let's do one more and then I'm going to call it. The Adventures of General Kriat must continue. Brawl is like Commander if you had less life, so it goes a little bit faster. It's the best way I can describe it to somebody who's popping in. Commander is a singleton format that you play with your friends when you're done playing your competitive games. Because you don't need playsets, you just need one-ofs, which is nice. This is Golos, okay. Golos is not banned in Brawl, that's good to know. Get the Inti down. You should kill it. Yep, swords is good. That'll mean my legend resolves next turn. Oh, Ruin Master is like one of my favorite cards right now. It just does so much stuff. So, I'll build a bridge on my agnostic pilgrimage. Lost my little kid, lost my little live, so I stop and fill a cart full of food. Had nothing really to do. Okay. Kick a Ruin Blaster. Only have one blue source. And one black source. This takes them off blue entirely and red and double red. Okay. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. But we have a trash man, which personally just says F you to your Golos. Your Golos is trash, bro. Don't worry, I'll take it out for you. Folks around here are too in love with their contraptions. Does them some good if we smash one every so often. Love that flavor text. Fires of Invention is pretty good. They play a delighted halfling though. Kind of craziness. Play a Sewer Slicer. Play a Jump Home. Cycle. Shock the delighted halfling. Yes. There's a land. Play a Grease Wrench. Swings. Alright, opponent. Board wipe. Sure. Oh, Fires of Invention. I was like, why are they paying 2? Well, it's because it's free and they have to pay tax no matter what. Yorion Flicker. Get the Golos and the Leyline Binding. Oh, and exile the fires so that they can actually cast spells. Sure. Your search is fine, but I'll shatter the Golos. Case is pretty good. I think I want a ringleader though. I have 5 minutes. I guess I just play my legend. Yeah, this does the most damage. They block the 2, they take 2. And step they take another one. They go to 17, 16. And snowballs. And then I can play Goblin Bombardment plus Krenko next turn. Yeah, the Trash Master killed their legend twice, which was huge. Oh, I don't know when that game cut out, but it was so much fun. Okay, so we just finished playing the Yorion against the Yorion pile. Recap: we were able to stone rain them with the Goblin Ruin Blaster, and then we were able to use Golos to shatter their or use Trash Master to shatter their Golos twice. We survived 2 Yorion loops, and we won the game. So the adventures of General Kriat must continue. Really appreciate you legends watching. If you enjoy Goblins content, hit that like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Big shout out to all the members. We have a new one this episode. Alpha Ronin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, the Darth Newt, ADDY100K, Jared Munsterman, and the new one, Annan, the absolute legend. Really appreciate y'all watching. Really appreciate you being here. Be back tomorrow with another stream at 10 o'clock p.m. CST. Till then, I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.